All right, we're here. Is my thing yesterday is functioning. Woo. So, on this day, May the 4th be with you. No, I'm not playing a Star Wars game. I hadn't even thought about that actually because I didn't remember until earlier today and going, I think I've got, and I had the ability to start it. I have too many games in the middle of. I need to finish. I mean, if there was like, I think there is a lightsaber mod for Star. I must check this. To Nexus mods because I mean, let's see what the mods. Yes. Yes. Let's see. Go to this. We go and we search. Light saber. Yep, they had lightsabers. How about force powers? What the hell is this? Oh, it's somebody who deleted their account. It says deleted user. Yep, someone had Star Wars Force Push. Hmm. Like, and Force Choke. Starfield with Force powers. This. Hmm. Hmm. Ah, now I'm going down the rabbit hole. I wonder what's trending on their mods for this. Oh, apparently X-Tech is not on the Shattered Space leveled list. Why? In fact, there's a mod for this. Tells you that it's not on the list. And it's like, what? Uh, What? That doesn't make sense. Why? Built the game, just add it to the level list. Oh, let's see. Bum, bum, bum. Expanded gameplay options, scarcity, and more. All right, too, just the scarcity of stuff. Wait, let's see. Is this the Doom Armor Tier 4 Legendary Mix? Sorry, mix. Sorry, mix. Have Tier 4 Legendary effects added to it. I hadn't thought about that. Anomalous powers. Changes our titles, huh? Let's see what else. Hmm. Hmm. Reminds me, I have been using my powers. What kind of Would be starborn, am I, huh? Okay. Well, in other news, a Steam controller was released today. By the time I remembered, it sold out. I do not have a Steam controller. I will not be able to have one. I don't know what I can do now. My life will be empty without a controller capable of handling mouse and button input. Oh. Yeah. All right. I think what I'll do is I'll live another time without it. Other things. Um, um. Apparently, I saw stuff being played for Far Far West, and I'm actually kind of interested. But let me think. Well, poke at something on this end. Poked, poked, poked. Okay. GameStop had this ridiculous notion trying to buy eBay. Just look it up. Just look it up. Two issues. One, they've made it pretty clear that they intend to essentially slash and burn. Um, it's we want to leverage a whole crap ton of debt, and we're going to pay it with a mix of cash, of which a portion will be lent via debt, and stock. And then apparently on some show or some, I don't even know what to think, some sort of talk show or something like that. They were like, yes, but when you do the market capitalization for stock, you don't match it even with between debt and your stock capitalization, your market capitalization, you're short by like $16 billion. And the guy's like, did you miss what I said? I said I was going to pay half cash, half stock. We can issue more stock. All right, but on this end, brain doesn't compute. You want to know why? Because if they're issuing more stock, they're diluting their stock, which dilutes their stock price, which doesn't do anything. Adding more stock to the list doesn't suddenly mean that their valuation goes up. And their intent is, well, oh my God, you'd have to read on it. It's gotten like, let's start with their problems. They're like, oh, they're spending too much on advertising. They spent like 3.2 like $1 billion in marketing and advertising, and only added 1 million customers to their customer base of 130 something million people. Um, Guys, that means they're about in market saturation. That's just all it means. And another million people out of like 130 something million is still a damn big fucking number. Because most of the time, when you add on new regular customers to someplace like eBay, they tend to go there over and over again. You stand to make, $1 million, even if, like, say, if every single person bought something and eBay's only cut on that is, call it, by the end of the year, $10, right? That's $10 million. Now do that year after year. Because if they buy it once or twice, they're probably going to come back to it again later if they're regulars. What if they're sellers and they make a regular habit of selling stuff on there? You know, you're going to be taking like maybe a higher cut on that. And so it's like doing the math and going, thinking, I I understand they only did $1 million, a million people in it. Well, they added a million people. I'm pretty sure any kind of place would love to go add on another million customers. Fuck yeah! All right, so maybe they don't spend $3.2 billion. Spend $1 billion. You know, and thinking about how much of that is probably pay per click advertising. Even if a quarter of that was pay per click, you can just imagine the sheer number of advertisements that someone clicked through, and then later comes and looks at it again. Like, this is someone trying to say, like, oh, you didn't do as good as we think you should have. Therefore, you suck. Um, you decided a million customers is enough. It should have been 10 million customers. You should have had a 10% growth rate. Never mind the actual growth rate of human population and when they age and get old enough for it. Um, Never mind that eBay is entirely dependent upon essentially what is a second-hand market. It's typically used goods, right? You buy it, you decide you don't want it anymore, but you think it has some value. So rather than throwing it out, or maybe you don't have people who just you realize they don't want it, and you don't want to donate it, so you sell it. I mean, it's not a market that's going to get up and die and walk away. It's always going to be something. So games like going, you're not leveraging your stuff right. Well, to the CEO of GameStop, I don't think you've leveraged your company correctly. You bought Impulse from Stardock and then utterly destroyed it under the impression that somehow digital storefronts were a passing fad. You bought Think and then destroyed it. Um, I don't know how. Like, you decided you were going to do it instead of selling stuff online. You were going to have everything go through your store. Um, which doesn't help when you destroy customer service and crush people's like willingness to work for you to sell those items. You know, it's like, what next? Were you thinking that online shopping was going to be a passing fad? Everyone must return to brick and mortar stores. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then someone pointed out that the CEO of GameStop's compensation he has a performance bonus. If the company valuation reaches $100 billion, he will get a $35 billion payout. Well, the company sits at about 50, no, 40 something, if I recall. 40 something. And they're like a $56 billion offer on payment. It's like 40, 50 something. No, it's much less than that. It's like 30 something because they got a $20 billion prospective debt from, I can't remember the name of the company, um, from the lender. So it's like, um, no, this is clearly an attempt to game it before GameStop kills itself. He wants to get his multi-million billion-dollar payout before he bails when the company dies. Uh, Jeez. Oh, yeah. So, you know, CEO attempts uh gain performance contract before bailing by just acquiring other companies in a failing attempt to save his own hide from his company mismanagement. More news at 11. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's bring up some Starfield. And yes, it is a multi-day Starfield this week because I am trying to. I realized two things. One, Diablo 4 scratches that itch of get something done and reaching out and showing you actual like results, even if they're small, and so you can see like how far you have gotten. And it may sound like you're like, what do you mean? Like you were barely, I was watching meals barely getting anywhere, but it's let me put it this way. Um, Beginning of last week, Monday, 1 week's time difference. I have gone from running, oh, now is it Tuesday when things came out, right? Yeah, Tuesdays when things came out. I started a character from level one. Now I did start it with beginning of the new expansion, Lord of Hatred. Took that character from level one to 70. Now at Paragon 163. And I'm running Torment 7. I can kind of play on 8 a bit, but I'm having difficulty. Um, I can do a Torment 8 or so. And basically about a week's time frame. And seeing the scratch the itch of I do something, and I know it's done, right? Yes, I go in and grind it out again. But it's the little bits like, okay, did I get this thing? No, but I got this thing. Yeah, I got this thing, right? The pit in that is great for that because I can go in and just level up glyphs, right? Visible progression, you know. And it's not like it's not. I mean, it's in a visual sense because I can go back and remember and go, okay, this is where I was yesterday, or this is where I was earlier. Now this is where I am. And it's a great comparison because it all sticks in your head because it's all visual. It's not just accompanied by little numbers kind of thing. I'm like, well, I just improved my thing by 2.5%. And the difference is like this, itsy bitsy little difference in how much time it takes that I wouldn't notice unless, I compared it actively and timed it and did this and that. No, it's actual, like, real differences here, you know? Going from, okay, well, this run took me a bit longer to do to now a very visible, I just wiped this entire floor in like a quarter of the time. And then it's going, oh, well, now I can go and do this. All right, I've got that done. Now let me get this thing over here done. Oh, this is coming up. I'm going to go do this real quick. Hey, you know what? That brings to mind that I also need to do this. I'm going to go do that. And then this, which is how I end up being up at midnight. Or, as in the case of the other day, up until 2 in the morning. Speaking of which, I don't know if I'm going to be really doing much of any Diablo 3 tonight. Maybe. Depends on when I stop playing Starfield. I'm worried. If I stick up Diablo 4 tonight, what time will I go to sleep at? Maybe I should challenge myself to get stuff done and get stop at a particular time to then go to sleep, right? Maybe I should do that. Challenge myself. Only play a certain amount. Let's turn music off. We continue our run of what happens when science and eldritch dimensions mix. Now, let's see. Ex-huming. Oh, I did have another thought occur to me. I know I'm in the middle of Starfield. I might think about starting another character on Diablo 4 to start them from the beginning. Because I want to sort of re-experience the story with the new stuff. And I'm wondering if I do it with Warlock. I don't want to see the stuff on it, but no, I want to play maybe character. Anyways. Where do I get small back from? I've got to look shit up. Oh, adhesive? Nope. No. No. Fine. What am I missing? Titanium. She has a room on this ship? Guns, guns, and guns. Can I put anything on this? Increase damage. Ooh, sneak attack. Why not? It's... I don't have blade mod, of course. This raises damage, low attack.
Hey.
Missing titanium, of course I am. Tell me more. To me. Uses accuracy, recoil control, and range, the cost of aim downside. Vastly increases accuracy and recoil, the cost of aim down sight, speed when standing still. I mean, why would I use that? It's a sight. Sure.
You're really resourceful, you know?
Change to a shotgun spray. Standard issue magazine. Oh, that's easy. I don't. Trade module, no. I'm not spending credits on that. Ooh. Advance you. Yeah. Oh. See upgrade. Fun. standard. Oh, I don't. That's just. I need magazine battery. What does it take to be able to access those? So, weapon engineering rank 3. Of course. Go check out my AK-47. I almost got enough for engineering on the next one. Let's see. So anyway, oh, I don't have much in the way of mix tech. Okay. We go.
Hey, you might want this.
Maybe I do. Maybe I don't.
Yes, Captain? Yeah, I do.
You told me.
Hello, Captain.
Hello, Scuff. Acronyms. I mean, I did. Eh? Pretty sure. Ah, new device. Okay. Run, run, run. As fast as we can. Oh. This place did not have any of this here. It was just bare.
Our fate lies in the morning device. Must be completed. I am old and my eyesight is not what it used to be, but I know the face of success when I see it. Your lead from Hostel Kef paid off.
Oh, yeah.
I have heard of such a thing. Recently, in fact, just before the accident. That is apparently not a coincidence. We do not need it for the device, but if this accounts for some of the leaps in progress in the Citadel, you may wish to hold on to it. As much as I have devoted my life to science,
sorry?
one cannot deny
I went
that
through a
there is
whole
an
fuck ton of
occasional
effort to get
spark
that.
of the divine. The great
you tell me
serpent
I
has
don't.
use for this.
It?
And you, still to come. If House Fethal cooperates, we
Maybe
should
need it
have
later?
everything we need. And progress is always welcome, but we are not done yet.
Okay. Gotcha. No, I feel like walking 150 something meters through a maze. Well, look, it just so happened. It's here, I think.
The great serpent watch over you.
Or maybe you should. So,
This is foolish, Victor. The High Council needs access to the power grid if we hope to restore the city. Your inability to provide a legitimate excuse for denying them will only last so long.
Victoria is right. I know you're angry, but you can't let personal matters interfere with what may be best for everyone.
Personal matters? This is a Ministry of State matter, and I will handle it as I see fit. He is a traitor. He turned his back not only on his family, but on our people's entire belief system. The fact that he still breathes is a stain upon the House Vethal name.
You would doom us all with your pride.
I will do as I please as head of this house.
hi.
If you are not a member of House Vethal, you do not belong here. Another High Council lackey come begging? I told Lovick no more.
Forgive my brother. He has been forgetting his manners of late. Victor, this is a Nazgul's chosen. You recall Lovick sent word.
I recall he spoke of a newly anointed promised. And we do not need help, especially from an outsider.
So far, it's looked like you
Can't
had.
continue to refuse the council. You must act. Your inaction is killing you.
Precisely, which is why he leaves me no choice but to say this. My nephew Varric has left, and until he returns, Victor refuses to assist the council.
These are hardly matters for the ears of an outsider.
Okay, I do not see how these are connected.
Of course not. You are an outsider. You have no understanding of our house.
Is this not the opportunity you've been looking
Like,
for,
no,
brother?
of course I don't.
A third
Hell.
party capable of finding Varric.
Yes, you said so yourself. Someone with no loyalties to speak of. And if he's become promised, truly his arrival is more than coincidence.
Serpent, give me strength. You both speak true. Perhaps I have reacted in haste. Tell me, Vindicator, are you well practiced in discretion?
I can discreetly murder people. No, I'm sorry. Yes,
I
of
hope your word
course.
is good as well. As Vittoria mentioned, my son, Varric, has left. Essentially, he has abandoned his post. And not only did he turn his back on his house, but the great serpent as well. He is a traitor and must be dealt with as such.
Victor, surely you don't mean it.
He does, Luther. He is allowing his fervent pride and anger to cloud his judgment. What my brother is trying to say is that he wishes his own son dead. First, we lose Vashti to that malignance tearing through Dazra. And now you so willingly offer up Varric. As if our house has not suffered enough loss already.
Well, what did he do?
My son denounced the very faith that defines Varun society. He dared to blame a Nazgul for the state of Dazra. Dared to call our faith in the Great Serpent blind. It is heresy and punishable by death. Because he let his weakness get the better of him. He sees himself as a prisoner in this life. He runs from a duty that others would spend their lives coveting. He is my son. He does not get to choose. He was born to inherit my title, and he knows the punishment for refusing to honor it.
Oh. Okay.
I will not speak of her with an outsider, promised or not, your focus is...
That's not kind of
Of
extreme.
course it would. As someone from the settled systems, you have no concept of what the Great Serpent demands of us. I do not wish Vedic dead, but as head of the Ministry of State, he left me no choice. All must serve. Those who refuse will be met with death.
Alright, what is... That seems like
The
the power
shame
grid.
Vedic brought upon this house is immeasurable. It stains the very foundation. I will not act until this house is in order and its members are properly aligned with the Great Serpent. Our duty as wardens is to keep the populace tasked and loyal. All must serve, both the Great Serpent and House Varun. No exceptions. Those who refuse must be cleansed to stop the spread of corruption.
Why haven't you done
I will
this?
not have it known that I declared my own son a heretic and allowed him to escape our grasp. This knowledge weakens the Ministry of State's authority, something we cannot risk at this time. This is why my interest turned to a third party, someone outside of the noble houses, but we have yet to determine someone trustworthy enough. Until now.
So these are the make an exception. He's gonna get the thing up. If I make an exception here, where else should I make an exception?
And showing leniency for a house member at a time like this when order is needed most would be unwise.
The law. Our work is not so simple, and you know it. You act as if death is the only answer. What about forgiveness?
I will not risk the Ministry's authority on the actions of my own son, even if he is my chosen heir. If the High Council wants my cooperation, I need you to find Vedic and carry out his sentence.
And I would ask you to spare him. My brother is acting under impulse, not reason.
I have never been more clear. Speak against me one more time, and you will regret it. Vedic has a signet ring with House Vithal's family crest. Bring it to me as proof of death. Only then will I grant you access to the power grid.
Oh, well, this sounds like an easy solution. Convince him to go away, proclaim him dead, and then sorry, realize it. Ugh. Yeah, but this is a terrible time to be doing it. It bothers me.
See that you get it done. I recommend you start by speaking to patrons of the Herald's Rest. Some of Vedic's associates there may know where he went, but keep in mind, anyone who has directly aided him in hiding is an accomplice and shares his fate. See to it you do. All anyone needs to know is that you are looking for Vedic for personal reasons. I will not risk word of his disappearance getting out before I can say the situation has been handled.
Yeah, Barrett disliked that. Well, Barrett, I'm gonna say what I want to these guys.
Remember, Vindicator, that I would ask you to spare my nephew.
You
So
have a
many
job to
lives
do,
lost.
Vindicator. Get
This
it
family
done.
can't afford another.
Who knows what I'll actually do when the time occurs? Plus, is he likely to tell me any information if I just say, oh yeah, I'm thinking I'm just gonna spare him?
Come to Varric. It would only further devastate this
I
family.
See to
too
your duty.
would ask you spare Varric. Victor is in no condition to be making such decisions.
This is turned on. This is doing some tweaking. Not what I intended, but okay. Yeah. Right. Beep, 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 beep. This person is armed past their teeth with enough explosives to destroy the building. I keep forgetting I have hand grenade.
The barracks are so empty. So many of our brothers and sisters vanished without a trace.
I don't like your armor. I think you see the wrong door. Oh well. At Harold's Rest. Starfield, the lazy one. Well, first things first.
Spar is the only thing keeping many people sane. Some koza to lift your spirits?
Huh.
Ochim. Used to be Ochim Sharon, right? Before he got adopted. Yeah. I've seen him around here a few times. Usually it's with Mujin. But this one time, I saw him over by the balcony, chatting with Tevina Vedal. Wouldn't think anything of it normally, except for the fact Mujin and Tevina hate each other's guts. But none of my business, either way. Varric? Depends on who's looking for him. And Vi, of course.
But we will push on in their memory.
Yeah, on behalf of the family. Right, okay. Personal matter.
Sounds like Varric, at least. Truth is, I haven't seen him for a few days myself. But if you find him, tell him he better come check on his tab. I know he's good for it, but since he gave Eggy permission to use it... it's
Oh,
sky
no.
high.
Never give someone else permission to use your tab. Unless you're there to pay it off immediately afterwards.
If he owes you a drink, you know I wish I could, but I'm afraid I just can't help you. I'm sorry. It always helps when you have a personal connection. Alright, fine.
Ooh, yay.
I don't know where he is, but there's a man, Dane Salavea. He might know.
Where can I find him?
That one's easy. Dane's a bit of a regular ever since Dasra went to hell. Just wait around a bit, and he's bound to wander in.
Ah.
You seem to be doing well. I'll drink to that.
Sorry,
Worry
too
about
late.
you at times.
Stop. Just stop. Let me drink in peace. Go on.
I am sorry.
Great Serpent saved Dazra from sin. You'll see.
I'm trying to keep strong, but I fear I may be losing my mind.
Let's see.
A drink or two ought to lighten this mood. Hey, aren't you that outsider made promise that showed up here recently?
Yep, that's
Impressive.
me.
Since these people really aren't into strangers.
These people,
Especially in times like these. I'm an outsider myself. It's hard to get into the whole giant snake thing.
You're not promising
I
they
guess
speak
when
to
you're
you.
part of the supply chain, they make a few exceptions. There's not a lot of people in the import-export business when it comes to Dazra, and they aim to keep it that way. But believe me, it wasn't any short amount of time before they let me roam these streets.
Interesting. That's cool.
You
How
could
did
say
end
I'm
up
like
here?
a specialized delivery service, moving stuff back and forth between Dazra and the settled systems. Just so happens I got a lot of time on my hands since Dazra went to hell and I lost my ship. And let me tell you,
Really?
I thought things were grim before. Whatever that incident was, this whole planet's gonna need therapy.
It was nice
Tell
to
me
see some.
about it. I've been toting stuff back and forth for these people for years and still get the cold shoulder most places I go. But then these people lose half their city and you show up, and suddenly it's divine intervention.
Well, not everyone's a
Hey,
fan.
You play your cards here right, you win them over. You've already been dealt a winning hand as it is. Anyway, enough about that. What can I do you for?
Like your help.
Beric Vathal, huh? That's no small name around here. Well, I guess that depends, Vindicator. Who wants to know? Oh, sure. You just show up out of the blue and suddenly want to know where to find House Vathal's #1 son? And I know he wasn't lost to whatever ate up half of Dazra. Plenty of people have seen him since. Although, let's just say after what went down here, my retirement's looking imminent. And I haven't exactly been saving up for a rainy day.
Okay, I thought he had a
So
red
if you're
flag, but then
feeling
he doesn't.
generous, maybe we can help each other out.
All right. Yeah,
Nice to
sure.
see we operate on
1,000?
the
That's
same
it?
wavelength.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure he's heading into the Highlands. Just not sure where. But I do have the means to track him. So you just say the word and we're off to the races.
Track him. Give him
You
a
make
track.
it sound creepy. But yeah, for emergencies.
Emergent.
Highlands region is the northwest side of Dazra. Pretty good area if you don't want to be easily found.
Come
Yep.
with me.
When it comes to my stuff, it's like a package deal. I'm not just gonna hand off valuable tech to some stranger.
Sure,
After
sure.
you. Once we're outside of Dazra, I'll fire up my tracker, and fingers crossed, it'll lead us right to him. Just head out the west gate, should be the fastest route.
All right. All right. All right.
What do you want, brother? Is it time to resume our duel?
No, no. I was foolish. The duel is off, and it should never have happened. The truth is that when the duel was sabotaged, I had never felt so relieved in my life. I do not want to kill you. I am ashamed to have ever challenged you. I am sorry. I
What?
understand if you never want to speak with me again. I am disgusted in myself.
Come now, brother. I deserved it all. You have shown me nothing but patience for years. But even the patience of a saint can run out.
No jokes, please. I just want you to know that I am sorry.
I am too. I will...
Hey.
I will try to be better. I cannot make any promises. All I can say is that I will try. I want to make things right with you. With everyone. But I just do not know where to start.
It is all right. One
Ye-
thing at a time.
This is not the ending I was expecting for them. But I guess having time to cool their head. other places demand. What were you expecting? Hmm. $558. Two. One. This guy's not likely to trust, like, that other guy, the trader. Why? After this. Well, how do we find it? Well, we had a track. $68. $46. 7. Scan. $61. 40. Go this way. 15. All right. And yeah, maybe is that it?
I don't like
Spacer.
this. The camp's empty, but all their things are still here.
Camp log, huh? Huh. Done it. I left. My father has fury. I've never seen him so angry. I always figured he knew this day was coming. Perhaps he's just that delusional. This proves he'd never see things my way. That I made the right decision. But mind still bombards me with the question. Did I act too quickly? What about Latoria, Luther? What about Eggie and me? What will my father do now? I don't hope her sleep at this point is that exhaustion. Simply take him. As expected, I didn't sleep well last night. At least this morning I can turn to my camp and think of what to do next. Planning ahead certainly paid off. I've been slowly building up this area since Tane and I first discussed plans to get me off Maroon High. I figured I'd need a safe place if I had to leave unexpectedly. And Layla, I have the tracking device you gave me, so I can only hope puts 2 and 2 together. In the meantime, I hope to distract my mind by organizing my new temporary home. Who knows how long it might take before Tane finds me. And Tane sold him out for 1,000 fucking credits. In a fairly, like, unobservable spot. I suppose that any other notes maybe. Let's see. Not seeing any other thing. Let's maybe it's over there. Let's try and see what's in safe.
That didn't take long at all.
If they wanted you out, they should have locked it better.
This man gets me. Let's head west. First off, what direction am I? Okay, that must be north, so west. Is for uranium bombs.
It's hard to reconcile the beauty of this view with the destruction below it. Damn, what a sight.
Things I've examined. Well, I'll tell you what.
Berg's been busy if he got this much.
Huh. Saying examine the camp. How? Did I break it? Why are these things level 49?
could have done without that. All my years and all the planets I've been on. Never gonna get used to those things.
Okay.
You got that right.
This one's coming.
Damn
Phantoms, dear Lord.
Wiping out half their city and bringing in horrors like these. At least I don't see a body around here, so I hope that means Varric's alive. You find anything? Damn.
Bloodstains, fear.
Hate to think he had to take on those things by himself. Well, what's next? Varric must have fled in a hurry since his tracker's still here. So guess the rest is up to us.
We try to pick his trail at the base.
If he's bleeding, there's bound to be something. Let's head back down and see what we can find. And by we, I mean you.
All right. What? Down that way. First don't. Okay.
There's a path here. Might be worth climbing up to see what we find.
Sit here, then headed north. West. That's. Hold on a second. Let me check something here. That's not northwest. That's fucking northeast. The direction I would be heading initially was, oh, they started heading towards the northeast. Then, oh my. What is this?
One of my first jobs was scanning everything on lifeless moons. Boring? Eh, peaceful is more like it.
Nine's power. Right. See, this would be normally the point where you go, okay, well, I'm coming to a crossroads. Where should it be the next spot? I have a crap ton of ammo for this thing. Alright, let's use it. Okay, as I'll grab it, just this one. So experiment with other weapon. I wonder what's there. Look, this time I remembered there's birds.
That's far enough, strangers. You want to tell me what you're doing on my property uninvited?
Oh.
Through here. You realize you're in the middle of nowhere. I can understand that, but I can't help you. The only people here are my partner Zen and our daughter Mila. No one comes around here. We're isolated, and that's the way we like it.
Perhaps financial support might.
That's a generous offer. Irina, are you Zen? Yeah. Never mind my part, as I said. But
That's gotta be very.
it's too coincidental. He didn't want to stick. There's a long. He claimed he lost everything. We even gave. You're welcome if you find him.
Warning. A stress-free environment for rogues is essential.
Will be enforced. You will happiness. Happiness and fun are mandatory. You are required to enjoy this segment of calming music. Your selection of calming music has been set. You are now required to enjoy this mediocre meal. Mediocre meal enjoy. Ah, that's the name. Beep, beep, beep. First entry of the first day of my new life. I hope. I suppose I'm a grown folk now. Long way from heir apparent, but I'm thankful for the distance. Yes, quite a bit has happened since I last wrote. Pain never came, and I had to flee when vortex wars found me and attacked. Perhaps I have my father to thank for his combat since he forced me. Some kind farmers took me in and helped patch me up. They were respectful of my privacy and even pointed me here out to telling them a version of my plan. Should my father send anyone after me, I only hope my remaining anonymous keeps them safe. Hey, didn't know. I do not care. Now he's like, oh, anyone who knows or hated him must die. Dude, I'm gonna be discreet about this, man. 2. Today was a good day. Got up early, fed the groats, I think I named the female Bella, but not sure the male yet. I took account of the repairs needed and was at least able to get this old computer up and running. Gives me hope that I may be able to fix up the Model A instead of abandoned. And to think, I argued with my father over a need for engineering skill. If I ever hear news of Dazra returning to normal, perhaps I'll initiate contact with Tane again. Life far away from serpents and house politics. That's all I really want. But for now, isolated goat farmer is good enough. Everything is catching up with my father, done, the people left behind. Most of all, I miss my sister. Never thought all I'd have left was her ring. Thought I'd lose her. Now I'm dying to hear her voice, to have her reassure me I made the right decision. She's been my voice of reason for almost my entire life. Someone I could talk to about anything, no matter how big or small, how much she may have disagreed with me. She should have been the one to take up the first place, on me. The Model A's are up and running. Should be good, okay? But once again, I find myself riddled with guilt. Done. Keep replaying that last one with my father. And it's not even his words, it's a look of betrayal. He responded with anger, but the blow I struck was deep. I told him I couldn't stand by and watch them destroy themselves. I rejected everything he stands for. House Vithal, House Varun, and the Great Serpent. And of course, I knew full well what my actions required him to do as head of the Ministry of State. I realize now the position of conflict I put in. The question remains whether he can let me go, or one day wake up to Vithal wardens at the door. Where is he? Leave that hanging around. Someone might eat it. Where'd he go? Now let's crack the safe, see what we got. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Maybe this one. Nope. Nope. This one. Oh, this one. And this one. Okay. Nope.
It's been a minute since I stretched the old legs. Nothing going on out here. How about you? Find anything?
Well, there's some logs.
Never thought of Derek as the Dear Diary type. Sounds like it's a waiting game then.
It seems I have uninvited guests. You want to explain yourselves?
Whoa, 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 hey, it's me. Dang. Put the gun down already.
It's not you I'm concerned about. It's your friends.
Hey, I'm just along for the ride. My friend, on the other hand...
I wish I could say I was pleased to meet you, but something tells me this isn't a social call. Please, if you're here on my father's orders, allow me to plead my case.
Of course.
I'm glad someone does for once. I am not sure how familiar you are with our culture, but all I've ever wanted was the right to choose. I was born House Vithal. I was raised to inherit the role of Elder, to run the Ministry of State, to worship the Great Serpent. But I want none of it.
There's always a
With
choice.
House Vithal? Easier said than done.
Yeah, Victor sent you to take out his own son. Life or death choices aren't exactly easy.
It's never mattered how much I tried to reason with him. My father simply would not let me go. His pride and the fear of what it would mean for House Vithal is all he cares about.
Tell me about what it means
Shame.
for you.
Embarrassment. Fuel for the other houses to ridicule my father. I don't want any of that for him, but he left me no choice. If he would have listened just once, maybe I could have left on good terms with my father's blessing. Control the narrative, as they like to say. That's the issue. As far as my father's concerned, he's the most supportive parent out there. Giving me all the tools and teachings I need to inherit House
As long as
Vithal
it supports
and
what he
assume the reins
wants,
of the
huh?
Ministry of State. I'm the ungrateful one. I'm the problem. Not him. All I want is to make my own life. Something Tane understood and was willing to help me with.
The credits help too, but yeah, guess you got the whole scoop now. I was hoping you'd see it that way. I lost my ship to the incident, so I didn't want Barrick running off thinking I could just grab him and go. I was also out all the credits he was gonna pay me. That's where you came in. I figured, why not two for the...
So, now you know my true intentions for leaving, and given the circumstances, I may be here for some time. My hope now is to make the best of it here.
Why now?
I suppose I owe you that much. The truth is, the Scaled Citadel was the last straw. My people are so blinded by faith and politics, they don't see how it's destroying us. Anasko Varun eliminated half our population in the blink of an eye. My sister Vashti among them. I could no longer live in a society that won't put its people first. That would destroy itself in the name of a god that has done nothing for us.
Not the religious one.
I understand that some people need faith as guidance, but Varun's society takes it too far. I hope you can see why I want to walk away from all this. To start my own life, I ask that you give me that chance.
Go ask for something in return.
Name it. My
Wants it
ring?
as proof of his death.
Vashti gave it to me. It's all I have left of her since the cataclysm. The disaster took every physical reminder of her except for this ring. Just wiped her from existence.
Hey, your sister would want you to live.
It's as if she's looking out for me. One last time. Take it. I'll find solace in the fact that the ring will remain with my family. And now I hope we are done here. Thank you for seeing reason. I owe you both my life and freedom.
Now that's over with. I'm gonna hang back here, talk to Varric a bit. Besides, I don't want to be around when you break the news to Victor. Do me a favor and find me at the Herald's Rest when you're done.
Now. Yep. Jeremy Creaky. Creaky Creek. Creepy.
Let us speak. You're back. What news do you bring?
What have you done? Varric.
This blood is on your hands, Victor. I hope you remember this.
Oh.
And I also told you to spare him.
No, it was Varric's choice. He knew the consequences.
You were his father. You were supposed to protect him. You think you are doing what is right out of some blind dedication, but you are destroying this house. You already lost one child. You had to murder the other.
Victoria!
I will not hear any more of this. It is done. Leave us.
Oh, I am leaving to mourn my nephew whose memory you disgrace with your very presence.
Victoria!
Leave her be, Luther. The Great Serpent will guide her. She will understand in time.
Religion as an excuse.
She will. She has duties to perform. Ultimately, I care nothing for what you think. Now, only one matter remains to discuss. Did you find anyone who aided my son in his treachery?
Two people disappear. Which lie do I tell him? No, I'm a little curious which way it lands. Let me see. Starfield. Shattered space. Varric. Let's see. Ooh, someone's got. Huh. She stands outside in a but what's the hold on. I wanted to know if I could tell the art. Let's see. Let's see. Huh. Hold on. I need a more in-depth thing than that. IGN was so I don't know. Right. Let's see. Um
Now is not the time for reflection.
he kept it pretty close to his
Good.
chest.
I also have heard nothing of my son's disappearance, so I appreciate your discretion in this matter. You restored order to this house, and have my gratitude. Here, the access code that Ekris needs to connect to the power grid. Now go. I have much to arrange.
First Vashti. Now Varric. I can't imagine this is what Victor truly
The very sight of you offends me. I wish only to be rid of you. A fine question after I trusted you with vital information about our family and asked you to spare my nephew. I should have put the same question to you myself.
Then I bring information for you.
Serpent, give me strength. My heart beats with anticipation, and yet I fear to ask.
And your nephew's still
The Great
alive.
Serpent is truly merciful. Where is he? I must see him. Serpent bless you.
Safe. That's
always
about all I
knew
can
that
tell you
Victor
without
would drive
causing
him
issue.
away. Varric often spoke to me of his own dreams and aspirations. And they never did include house politics. I think even Victor knew he was unhappy. But his pride only allowed him to see a boy that would follow in his footsteps.
Sure, he live his own
I
life
should be happy for him for that alone. As much as I want to see his face, it is enough to know that Varric is alive and safe. You have brought me peace. Thank you, Vindicator.
Can I buy anything
Vindicator.
from you?
Need some stopping power, huh? Well, look who it is.
Dazra's very own guest of honor.
Your facial emotion makes me
You must have
distrust you.
friends in high places, as I have been authorized to trade with you. I have some impressive firepower on offer.
Have my
course I
attention.
do. Now, what are you buying?
What am I selling? Are you a soldier?
No, and thank the Great Serpent for that. Unlike them, I actually have chances to shoot my guns. What kind of supplier will I be if I do not test the merchandise?
You're pretty heavily
they will
armored.
not know what hit them.
What you got? Rattler. Side stuff. Refined pacify. Quantum encryption. Calibrated. The urban eagle. Oh, wow. How much is that one? 29,000. This is a mag stuff. 50 caliber. Only 12 physical for 50 cal? Makes no sense. Bull fucking shit with that. Micro gun. Fires the fuck ton. Modified. Calibrate. Overcharged advanced grindle. Pacifier. The shotty. What's this? It's a heavy? Star Shard, Star Storm. What is this? Is this like a sniper rifle? It's a physical and energy. It's a heavy weapon. Mind drumbeat. What is it? Fire rate 160. But it's still 7mm, 200mm particle heavy fuse. I wonder if I should start picking up some of these other, because the amount of ammo, it's like 30 rounds. Damn. Laser. But I'm looking for physical. 40. Range 100. So basically that's a 160, which is essentially it's an automatic rifle. And not really. Let's see. Another. Is that a submachine gun? Well, this one's got armor piercing rounds, though. $762. Fuck is this? Like, what the hell does this thing shoot? Because that doesn't line up with what I'm looking at. Sure, a grenade launcher. Yep. Ultra mag. I think I've got an urban. So I want to. No, I think I have one. I have so many guns. I maybe I should go through what I'm thinking about maybe picking that up. What you got? Oh, they gave me one. It's just a pistol. Use the light fuse. I should keep it for. See. Frontier. Advanced. This is hard target. Oh, that is a anti. I should go. Available. From B. See, I have some of these things. 12 gauge. I'd calibrated urban. 1-inch punch. Shoots. Never gonna use them. Nope. Moment of setting off the security alarms. Oh, it's that guy. He's it's. I want to know why the frickin' hell the Minister of State has control. Soldiers. There's some pieces of it's like some separations of duties and everything in here that are not happening. Power is being concentrated inside singular houses. This is a recipe. Ooh, big button. I'm gonna push the button. It's not available. Dang it.
Great Serpent guide you in your endeavors. Did Victor finally relinquish the access code?
Yep.
Excellent. We'll finally have the resources to fully charge the morning device. Now, give me a moment to set up the grid.
Now, should explode.
The access code. Routing power. It is done. Vindicator, will you do us the honor? All personnel to stations. Clear the platform.
Activating power grid interlink.
Powering draft drive.
Field projector. Standing by.
Sending stabilizers.
Capacitors fully charged.
All stations reporting. Ready to proceed with targeting.
Ooh.
Targeting system engaged.
You should test this on something smaller.
Calibrating lens array.
Adjusting counterweights.
Copying axial depth. Device is in position.
It's time. On your mark.
Uh-oh. Oh dear. I think my game is just friendly. And I think my computer might be getting ready to crash. So. Might be things are too hot. Come on. Game is still running and my whole thing just moved. Oh, that's still fun. All right. Okay, I gotta check something out. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Oh, so literally it's just my keyboard and mouse have stopped responding. Which means the issue. What's that? See if I can get things to reset. Don't you love Scuff and Oh, let's see. So I don't know what happened, but I had to do a hard restart. And I'll say these things were running pretty freaking hot. Better check on something. My CPU is running at 35 Celsius. GPU is currently sitting at 38. I don't know, I was hitting 44. I got booted back in. You know, that's a couple times I've had it, and that's only seemed to have happened while it's been warm. It's been hitting about 80 degrees in here. Actually, I mean, it's May. I shouldn't be having to set up an AC. Oh, let's give me a few minutes. I'm gonna grab some stuff. I'm probably just set up. I'm not gonna. It's temperature bullshit. Pieces needed. Sorry if I'm being quiet on this set. Just getting C units set up. So at least I can go back to what I was doing. So yeah, here. Okay, now to set up this thing. Right now, it's setting up. And I have one of those windows that goes side to side. What's there? Yeah, we're gonna have some back. Give me a second. I'm checking. Let's see. Anything looking good? All right. I apologize for that. For my sister deciding that it's too hot. Mind that I've run computers, similar temperature before. Well, it'll help cool it down. Which hopefully shall keep this from happening. All right. Let's see where temperature is hitting 35. Through a combination of fans, I shall cool my direct cold air into my computer. Now, I know it's not a... It's not really, it doesn't appear to be a... What's this? Esoteric? What is this? A single-player CRPG. Goblins, sidequest, become a clerical legend, or completely ruin the game. I'm gonna add this. That's a comeback too. All right, let's get back to this. Where were we? Oh, why is it saying that I am off? Boot. Stream manager. There we go. All right. YouTube probably picked this up and kept it as single. Twitch mostly, yes, Twitch has started a brand new session. That's gonna be yay. Oh. Oop. Those game capture. Oh, it kept the old one. Well, here's hoping I don't have too much in the way of background noise for you guys. It's going to take a bit for it to cool down, so I do apologize. Dazra outskirts. Second. Ah, okay. Right before I turn things in. It's good. Not that far off time. Let's pull up this. It was such a strange thing having... First, the keyboard goes out, right? The game keeps going. The OBS keeps continuing to broadcast. It keeps recording. And then the whole thing, like, doesn't even come to a grinding halt. But suddenly I don't have connection.
The interlock won't aid in completing the morning device, but at least we may still benefit in some way. All personnel to stations. Clear the platform.
Definitely have to listen to this later. Because of the...
Field projector. Standing by.
Looking to make sure that I don't have... see how much background noise I have. Because this is going to be probably common as summer kicks in further. It's trying to keep the room cool. I previously had my door open because I was looking to make sure it kept the airflow going for better cooling and such, but obviously that didn't work.
Ready to proceed with targeting.
Targeting system engaged.
Calibrating lens array.
Adjusting counterweights.
Mounting axial tilt. Device is in position.
In position.
On your mark.
Push the button.
Focus.
Beam on target.
Compensating for recoil.
It is working. Steady.
Detecting graviton.
Hold. We cannot fail the speaker now.
Rerouting power.
Burning out.
Enough. Shut it up.
Cutting power.
Drive cycling down.
Turning to 0 point.
Retracting stabilizers.
Shutdown complete.
Clear.
Well,
Well done, all. Well done. We have done all we can. I am sure the council is waiting to speak with you.
did it just pierce part of it? Hold on, let's take a look. Part of it's... Oh, it's blown a hole in the field.
We may yet prevail. I was not certain this would work, but it seems the serpent has blessed us.
You have always lacked faith, Dulkef.
One could argue that faith got us into this mess in the first place.
Enough! It is time for action, not bickering.
Agreed. We must secure the Citadel. Send in everyone.
Are you mad? We have no idea how stable this is. No idea what is happening inside.
I disagree. Committing a large force is impossible. There have been reports of increased zealot activity, no doubt in response to what we have been doing here.
It would be unwise to leave Dasra even more vulnerable than it already is.
And, to be candid, we have no idea what will happen to anyone entering the Citadel. We must minimize the potential risk.
Okay, I see where this is going.
It is only fitting that it should be you.
Really? I do not doubt our newest member's conviction, but...
What else can we do? He is the only one who can communicate with Anasco. Save as much as you can. Save it all, if possible, but the Speaker must be your priority. Do whatever it takes to bring Anasco back to us.
Alright. And what if I can't do anything?
I do not believe we have come this far only to fail now. You must believe that as well.
I'll be right back.
I pray it will be so. May the serpent guide you on your path. We will speak again soon.
Oh, I wonder I was having freaking problems. GPU is clocking in at 52 degrees Celsius.
Borehole and Amelia are angry, but they will get over it.
Right. Oh, it's a worship site. There we go. So, That might explain some of the crashes I'm having. Overheating issue. Basically means that it is officially for me summer. Means I have to run the AC to be able to do this. But I don't have an AC built into this thing. Enter the scale zone. What is that? I'm surprised it isn't corrosive. It's like the aftermath of Fallout. In the future. I should fix this sooner. I do not need a big bang. I have this gun. Oh, been spotted. Come on. Ooh, that's a quick reload. Hold on. Demon's having a moment. Oh, auto saving? Yes. Nobody will notice this going missing. Someone's offering. Let's see. I suppose going that way isn't going to do me any good. Tiny little thing. Now what do I got here? Ooh. stew. Somebody managed to get one of those. Projector, antibiotics, good. Now it's time. Oh, yeah.
You're really here.
Yes, Anasco,
I
I am.
feared what I saw. That connection we made was yet another vision. This is real, is it not?
Yep.
I knew the serpent would deliver me from this nightmare, but there must be some way out. Every time I have attempted to leave this place, I find myself lost, wandering, unable to see. There is nothing out there. Tell me, what of Dazra? The people of House Faroon? I have had terrible visions, a dreadful sense of loss. I had hoped what I saw was only some terrible nightmare. But I knew it to be true. You must believe me. We meant none of this. All of the research, the calculations. We thought we could contain it. I only ever wanted to help. To improve, to elevate House Faroon.
You wanted to... Let's just focus the shut
it down? No, we cannot do that.
What?
The chain reaction that started, it is self-sustaining. We tried everything. We had hoped we could complete the experiment, but then the vortex interlock burned out. You have one, don't you? I can feel the power from here. Then the serpent truly has sent you to us.
Yeah, I suppose.
I wish I could guarantee your safety, but I am graced by the serpent and have retained my faculties. So many of my people were not as fortunate. You will have no choice but to deal with them. The reactor level is below us. Bring the interlock there. We will need it if we wish to see this through.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. What to do, what to do. Well then. Thinking. All right. Let's see. Yeah. How did you miss?
Well, they don't need it now.
Grab you, grab you. And yep. And let's see. Don't need a mag shot. Clearly don't have an ID card. Guess I'm looking around for one.
Kinda.
Ooh, some heavy particle fuses. Don't I have one of these guns in here that uses it? Star Sharp. No, it's a 20mm heavy particle. Like, yeah, why not just... Hey. Ooh, some DG pit. Nope. Maybe. Let's see. I imagine it's going to be a small arms. Ooh, it's close. Not good. Really? Yes. Maybe here it is. Damn, no. But this plus this. Nope. I apparently seem to have killed that. Never mind. Really? Wow. There we go. Calibrated razor. Oh, fine. I'll take that and sell it. Get some more practice. As if I needed it. This. No. There we go. Goat. Seaweed. Ouch. Right. Dead bodies. Ooh, dead body with stuff on it still. How many skill points? I do. Can I get more weapon engineering? I need more engineering. That means saving up. Alright, can't go that way. Means I'm going this way. You know, I'm not spec'd for energy, so... Oh, he's above. He's above!
I don't have time for this.
There we go.
All yours.
Chunks. What's this? Well, guess I didn't have to buy one. Ammo picking up. I'm gonna be well situated for regular light pistol ammo for a room for a while. Down. Somebody was in a panic. Was that 20 millimeter there? Let's see. Oh, interesting. Let's see. See legendary details. Okay, well, let's see. Let's try it out. Let's see what it does. Oh. That explains that. I'm sorry, did it? I must have embedded his gun in him. How far into the depths of this place am I going? Huh, nothing in it. Next time, leave it open when you loot it. Anything in here? Nope. Yoink, 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 yoink. Yep, that. And then no, because that doesn't sit. Blah. Blah. Blah.
That was fast.
Got you. Oh. Let's see, I pick up more stuff for the industrial refiner because the ability to make more stuff. Hey, what's in here? Whatever is in then recycling in the middle. Space trucker balance pack. And a grid stick. I'll take that grid stick. Oh, I feel like if I go into the research level. No, speakers. Let's see this.
And I beheld a great serpent, coiled at the heart of all creation. His form was beyond grasp. Behind his eyes burns the fire of 1 billion suns, and his voice thundered through the cosmos. You are of me, and there, outside of space and time, I was shown that we, all of us, are his creation. For now he slumbers in the beyond, but soon he returns.
Quick
We,
oil
the promised,
maker.
are called upon to prepare the way.
Whole place rattles and shakes, and I'm sitting there going, that's cool loot right there. See, zero wire, adaptive frames. What else you guys hide? Storage crate. I'll take some time. This. Yes. Do I have anything to top it with? Okay, I do. This. This. And then that. I don't need a jumpsuit. You have a series of gas mines that I can throw into my storage bin that no one would ever look at or touch until it gets sold to somebody. And then people are going to wonder what I'm doing carrying around about, oh no, about 150 pounds of explosives. Or like the Skyrim thing of, why do you have all the wheels of cheese? I need these wheels of cheese. You can just use the stairs, guys.
Security lockdown.
Ooh, what's in here? Better not be empty. No? Okay. there we go. And then, okay. All right. Well then, this was it. Okay. Let's see. Nope. In through the ventilation shaft. Just in case you didn't have any digipicks. Huh. Okay. Guess it has to be some of these. That is. That. About. Plus this one. There we go. I gotta use these at some point.
May as well, right?
Huh. Oh. Oh. There. Here I am. Where's where things are? It looks to me he's trying to do the whole immortal army bits. Huh. Yoink. I'll take antibiotics. Oh, something shot me through the thing. Alright, well, let's go back to where we were. The lounge. Okay. Well, I know, I'm going backwards. Figure this all out. I thought I turned you on. Oh, it's just having to destroy the mud. Any sightings of subject GR22 should be reported immediately. Last seen 6 months ago, partially phased through wall of lab J2. Wrote subjects of direct translocational observation. Oh god, they're researching all that stuff.
Oh, we can't possibly carry anything else. What can we get rid of?
Nothing. Because I fully intend to carry as much as humanely possible. I'm sorry. WTF? What the? Like, why was I somehow missing it at near point blank? Shotguns don't work that way. Okay, well that's what allowed me to bypass that and that stuff. Yep. There's something there for bypassing that. That's there. Yep. Request. Direct level. Experiment results. Enter the Citadel database. First engineer. Replicate project. A new single interlock for the pinnacle. Oh, here we go again. He tried the experiment. Failed the experiment. Experiment threatens to consume everything.
Find anything worth selling or using?
Yeah, money. Not going to spend time and effort on that right moment. Maybe. Hey, level 2, destroy the modulator. Did you just... Alright, alright. Barrett doing Barrett things. Okay. Yeah. These ventilation things are just like... Guys, like, doing leaving these security holes in this place? This one's locked. Surely I must crack this one. Do that one. Do that one. That one. That one. Security turret control. There. Disarm. Oh, no signal. Yep. Power fluctuation. All installation. Vortex might have incident. Tolerances. Failsafe to augment should trigger automatically. Power. I.e. it went wrong. Get fucking hot. That should have overridden the security lock. Where does that go? It's like, maybe I should follow the thing on the map. Then operate this. Security system control. Override lockdown. Makes me wonder where some of these other doors go. Yes. Yes. More of this place to run my way through. Oh. That explains that.
We can't manage all this stuff. Can we take a moment to sort through it?
Alright. One. Save. Two. Yes. Ah, Nuba's. Nuba's killer? Nuba's killer. Hello. You have a gift for me? Huh. Well, I should flip over to that. Oh, well, thank you. It was for the 1,000 bits. I don't know what I did, but thank you. I dropped this, that. I think I need. That's not as gross as I thought it was. Well, Nubas, that's good. Did you just really just drop in just to give me 1,000 bits? And I'm just gonna stick around? I think I already need these. See you around, Nubas. I do not get that. Seriously, 1,000 bits just dropped on somebody randomly. What do I have in the way of something? Ooh, well, let's get me something. Ooh, root. Hi. Pot milk. That should help. Let's see, where was that? No. Fine, I guess I have to drop some other stuff. What am I carrying around? Oh, I know what I'm not dropping. I suppose I could drag my Inferno stun. Use the I suppose I just throw more grenades. Drop that, I guess. Drop that. Oh, I'm almost, yeah, just about. Let's see. Okie dokie. Seriously? Stop. Really? Sure. Save the ropes?
Oh yes, I know how this ends.
I mean, commendable that you're robots, you want to save the ropes, but
Fair game.
really? Matter for that, huh? Pretty. Oh, well, advanced or expert? Which one gives me more experience for cracking it? Let's try. Nope. Suppose I have multiple. There's only one way it fits. Let's try this one. It does fit. It's just a question. Where? No. Track. Ooh. Hit a master. Wait. All I'm gonna do is just grab her. Yeah, it's not worth it. Let's see. Come on. Security clear. Security door. Turret control. Oh. Okay. Oh, dang. Oh.
There's the reactor. Thinking cap's on.
As I said, a new vortex interlock is needed. The reactor must be stabilized before we can proceed.
What went wrong?
I could not say for certain. When this is all behind us, we will need time to review the data and prevent it from happening again. There is no question that the failure of our vortex interlock caused much of the instability. Beyond that, I would need to consult with our scientists, and I'm afraid that many of them have been lost. And not by itself, but the experiment at the pinnacle cannot be completed until the power is stabilized. Once it is done, then we can finish what we began and set everything as it should be.
It should. What the?
We should get rid of a few things.
No. Cannot. Must have them in case I need it. Must have all the bits and bobs for. Ooh. I intend to make something. Rank jet. Alright, I guess I better double check. Well, that would explain that. Maybe. Well, I'd say is thank you, Frank_Jam, for your follow. However, spamming me with your Discord account gonna get you banned.
We did not anticipate that we might have erred in our recreation of the vortex interlock, or that we could overload it.
I'm sorry, you overloaded the interlock. too. And oh, good.
Finally, it is time. Come, see what you have helped to save.
Excuse me, I should save. Now you are... building an army. This is what I helped save.
With all that has gone wrong, all we have sacrificed, I can
Hello,
I
Yuki.
have lost hope. I grew up hearing stories of my grandfather's communion with the Great Serpent, the immense responsibility he was given to create, guide House Varun. By the time I became speaker and inherited that responsibility, so much had changed. The once proud glory of House Varun was diminished. We had lost our way, and I alone could not discern a path forward. I required the Great Serpent's guidance once more. So, I set out to find him.
All of this just to contact the Great Serpent.
People was in your hands. Would you do any less?
Let's see,
At first, I thought so too, and I despaired. I learned that my grandfather had attempted something similar. I found reassurance in that idea that he, too, sought additional instruction from the Serpent. And over time, I began to see that the Great Serpent had indeed left a path for me, hidden amongst the experimental failures and setbacks. This vortex, the place between places, and the energy it holds, could be
I don't sell calling cards anymore.
directed.
Directed to me.
Close. We are on the precipice of greatness. Utilizing the vortex energy, we have learned that we can create powerful warriors, capable of teleporting vast distances in an instant. The brave volunteers in this room await the chance to be the first wave of soldiers, loyal to the Great Serpent and our cause. House Varun can project force on a scale unimaginable in the history of the human race. Jinan Varun's mandate can be fulfilled. The Serpent's crusade can begin anew. Despite all that has happened, their life support system has remained stable. Just one more sign from the Great Serpent that we are following his will. And now, the glorious honor falls to you, my faithful servant. Activate the pods. Carry out the Serpent's will, and begin House Varun's triumph!
Wait, what's this? Hold on.
Please, I have waited so long for this. Just activate the pods.
Why?
Well, surely you can see that I am unable, or else I would have done it by now. And I think it fitting that the Great Serpent has led you this far, to now allow you to be the one to restore House Varun to greatness.
Oh.
What other choice do we have?
What?
The heathens and heretics loathe our very existence already. Why not be what they expect? By finishing what Jinan Barun started, we fulfill our duty to prepare the way for the Great Serpent. And none will ever again dare mock or belittle us.
Is there some other
Why
way?
would we reject the perfect opportunity when the Great Serpent has so clearly placed it within our grasp? He calls us to act, and we must answer that call. What other choice? The heathens inherit.
There was another answer. Hold on.
And none will ever. Peace? You think House Varun has known peace? We suffer each and every day. This will restore the balance.
Yeah, what happens if I say?
You yourself must have encountered the phantoms in Maline Dam. You know how formidable yet limited their abilities were. The Varun soldiers suspended within these pods are an improvement on all of that prior work. Activate the system, and they will be suffused with vortex energy, making them nearly invulnerable, giving them almost unlimited engagement range. They will be proof that House Varun's ascent to glory has begun.
Considering they were insane,
will be able to deny it.
I don't know if that's a great. I'm pretty sure that they, in fact, will go insane. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. No, not that quest. Shattered Sun. What is this? Citadel choice. Let's see. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Da, da, da. Yep, go in, make your way down, avoid scare lockdown, blah, blah, blah. Speak to an oscope. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay. Da, da. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, dokie. Well, you missed what happened earlier, Yuki. Apparently it has gotten too hot. It gets too hot in where I am for me to be able to play games like this for too long. Apparently it hit about 80 degrees in here, and that's about the point where something in my computer just decided it wasn't doing it anymore. Overheated or something like that. And my whole computer basically locked up. I had to force restart it. I am not supporting these guys.
What have you done? You've killed them all!
No, it didn't melt down. What basically it
You pledged yourself to House Baroon, but you are like all the rest, weak of will.
completely froze up. So keyboard and mouse stopped working, but the game still continued. OBS continued to record, but I completely lost connection with the internet because that kind of stopped. A hard restart, everything works fine. Still works fine, but
I will find them and send them out into the settled systems.
Intruders dead. In level. Emergent.
Zealots! Of course they would attempt to poison this, as they do all things. They will not stop me. The work will be completed now.
I basically it just took a forced restart.
The Citadel, or squabble amongst yourselves. I will await you at the pinnacle.
No, checking it, but yeah, melted. Now I was checking to see. I did check to see if that had happened, but no, not. Let's see. Let's see. This. And this.
Find out why this was locked.
Frag grenades. This. Bad space jump. Salt skip pack. What is it? How much am I carrying around? Suppose this. It's a good time to stop this at the moment. Yep. Put to desktop. Double check where my power temperature is. Okay, that's looking. All right. I think it's where I'm going to stop streaming, so that I'm not up until midnight. I guess a couple items here. Let's see. Thanks to, I guess, one Nubuzz Killer for coming by and dropping 1,000 bits on me. I don't know what I did, but he just came by, dropped 1,000 bits, and he was out. Thank you, Nubuzz Killer. One thank you to Frank Jam, who apparently did a follow and then promptly got banned for spamming and dropping his Discord on me. Note to self, don't drop your Discord name in my channel. Especially when it's the same spam message you give to everyone else. Saribot learns from this shit. Anyways, thank you for coming by on this, UK. I will be on... He would be number one. I guess he is number one. It wasn't that hard. He could have done like 100 and he would be number one. Nobody donates. Nobody gives me bits. Could have done one bit. Anyways. I think it'll be coming by, UK. I will probably be playing a little bit of Diablo 4, but I don't feel like up for streaming it. So, anyways, thanks to everybody who came by. Schedule-wise, I will be on tomorrow at about 7 p.m. Pacific for some Pragmata, continuing the playthrough. there's no collab this week as a thing, so I'll be continuing Starfield on Wednesday, take a break on Thursday, and then back for some more Darksiders 2 on Friday. So that's kind of it for right now. So, and thank you all for coming. If you'd like to see more, I have a YouTube channel you could go to and subscribe to and see older videos, maybe comment, give me some feedback. That'd be great. You can follow my socials to see my scheduling and my occasional social media post. And that's it. So, thank you all. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.